Hey everybody, welcome to 3D Design. I want to thank you for signing up for my class. I know this is sort of an odd time, but personally, it's starting to feel kind of normal. And we've already had several 3D classes online, and they've gone pretty well. And so I'm getting used to the new normal, and I hope you are too. One thing I want to say about my class is that um, I've like most of my classes, or all of my classes, they're meant to be kind of a distraction from the real world. The world as crazy as it is. My class is just meant to be something to focus on and work on, and that way you tend to focus less on the outside world and all the crazy things that are happening. So welcome. First things first, introductions. I'd like you to meet this is Nellie Dog. Nellie's her first name, and D-O single G is her last name. You can just call her Nellie. She's usually right here. And my name is Adam Teraoka. The short story is I went to school for sculpture, and both my degrees are in sculpture. I had a business doing 3D design or design fabrication. So my life's work is either in sculpture or 3D design. As far as teaching, I've been teaching for 20 years. This is my 21st year. So I'm starting on my third decade of teaching. And it's my passion. It's the thing I like to do the most. And this semester in particular is I always look forward to the winter session because I have nothing else going on, and I can just focus on this class. I can focus on you guys. I can take lots of individual meetings, and they're never rushed. And that's the advantage of being online, is that I can spend more time with you individually. When we're face to face, I can only spend a few minutes with each person. So in some ways, this is better. Okay, so I wanted to make this video to introduce myself, but also, did I tell you my name? Adam Teraoka is my name. But I also wanted to just make this video to get you started on Canvas. And so let's take a look at Canvas page. I want to show you a couple things. Okay, I hope you can see that. So when you sign on to Canvas, you'll see on your dashboard the class, hopefully. Okay, and this semester is a little bit experimental. The way I've done it up until now is I've just listed the modules, and I have the modules broken up into orientation and communication, and then each project has its own module. And so it's very simple. This was the whole class. This semester, I'm doing it with the home page as being sort of a clickable page that it's easier, I think, to find stuff. And what the old system was lacking was, an announcement page, right? So people were logging on, they couldn't quite tell what was happening. So when you log on, you'll see this, and if you prefer the the module system, all you have to do is click the banner, and it takes you right to the module section. Okay, so the module section is nice because you can just basically just go down the list, and everything's there pretty much in order. And if you need information on the projects, or if you want to go to like any specific communication page, you can just click on that banner when you get to it. All right, so my advice is, when you sign on and you see this page, immediately click here. So this is going to be where I will post the announcements, and every new announcement will be posted here. And if you click on the banner, it'll give you all of the announcements. So as I make an announcement, they'll be listed here, and they'll just kind of get pushed down the list. And when you're on this page, I'll have the most current announcement here. And so when you sign on, just click here, and that's where it'll be. So this area, if you have a question about when something is due, this will be kind of a daily update where you can check here, and it'll show you the course schedule. And the course schedule is it's basically a day-by-day account of what you should be doing, where you should be at, and what's due. This one, it's subject to change, but it's probably not going to change. I'm probably, I've had a couple semesters in a row where I've gotten the dates correct, and I haven't had to change anything. So it's been working, and so if you need to find out when something's due or where you need to be at, click the course schedule. Okay, also, you probably already noticed, but if you get lost and you don't know where to go, you can just click home, and then it takes you to this page. All right. So also on this is, I have a banner for discussions, and a lot of the assignments require you to go make statements, or to go post your work, or to comment on a film or something that I've asked you to comment on. You go to discussions, and it should be listed. Usually, if it's important, I'll put it in the pinned discussions. And if you want to, if you want to post your own discussion, that's fine with me. It'll end up in here. Now, the discussion boards, I'll set the topic, but for the most part, I leave the discussions alone. So the discussion area is for you guys, and for you guys to post your work, and for you to engage with each other, right? So you can make comments on each other's work, and it's not unimportant. It's important that you do this because it counts towards your class participation, which is it makes a difference on your final grade. Okay. Also on the discussions, I'll post some random thing here. This is one of my favorite blogs called McMansion Hell, and it just shows really like good examples of poor design. And so I have kind of a thing for good design, of course, but I also have a thing for bad design, and I think you can learn something from both, right? Okay, also here is the project section, and the project, if you just click that, it just takes you, to the modules, and each project, again, has its own module, right? Okay, and we'll get to more on that later. Okay, and these take you exactly, to the same, the corresponding project. Okay, and then the bottom row, this is also new. So if you want to contact me, you can just click Contact Info, and you can contact me through email. You can set up a Hangout with me. I want you guys to set up a Google Hangout with me, and I'll explain why later. And also how to connect to my office hours, or what I call Open Lab. Open Lab seems friendlier. So to connect with me during my Open Lab hours, you just click this button, and it opens up a Zoom page, and I should be there during my office hours. Okay. All right. And a complaint. There hasn't been too many complaints, but one of the complaints is like when people want to sign on to Open Lab or sign on to class, they have to go and search through the announcements and find where the link is, and sometimes it's not there. So I'm going to try this semester. I don't know if it's going to work, but when we have class, like on Monday, a week, on January 4th, you'll come and you should be able to just click this button at the bottom, and it should take you to the class. And this is for lab. Okay. And then these other things, I'll fill them in a little bit more, but for example, there's ways to get extra credit, and also I've made something that I just call a library, and it has quite a few resources for the class and for design in general. So this is hasn't been used as much as I thought, but now that I have a button on the home page, I think I think people can sort of access it better. Okay, so one thing is I'm posting this on Monday, December 28th, and so that gives you a week to look at this. Now the class doesn't let's see here. The class doesn't officially start until next Monday. I think the class will turn on Sunday night. Until then, the Canvas page is a read only. So you can click links and stuff, but in terms of like discussions and doing stuff on the checklist, it's not going to let you do some things. It's not going to let you take the quizzes, for example. But you can look through the projects, and you can start collecting your materials already, and so that'll give you a week head start. And then if you have questions, I'm already available through email, and you can go to the contact information part, and you can contact me if you have questions about what materials to get, or if you have questions for the class. Okay, I know that I probably forgot like 20 things, but I just wanted to get you started and introduce myself, and please, remember through the semester that, I have literally nothing else to do, so feel free to contact me, and once you get a Hangout set up, you can contact me literally anytime. And hope you have a good semester, and thank you again for signing up, and I will see you guys on Monday.